Hey guys, thanks for watching and sorry for keep waiting for this part 2 video about the parse paper on year 2015 May-June paper 2 variant 1. We'll start off with question 17a. Write 30 as a product of its prime factors. When we talk about prime factors, that means we want to find the factors in which the factors must be a prime number. So let's start. 30. We draw something like this. And over this part, we're going to write the factors of 30 in which these values are a prime number. So 30 divided by 2 will be 15. We cannot use 1 because 1 is not a prime number. Always use the smallest. Actually, over here we can use 3, but try to use the smallest as you can. Yeah, although here you write 3, here it will be 10, also can, but try to use the smallest number first. That's my advice. Actually the same thing, but just follow this method. Over here, 15 cannot be divided by 2 as it will give a decimal number. We want just integer. So divide by 3, we'll get 5. 5 cannot divide by 3, otherwise we'll get decimals. So we use 5 because 5 is also a prime number, which 5 divided by 5 you get 1. So the prime factors we'll look at here is 2 times 3 times 5. Done. Part B. Find the lowest common multiple of 30 and 45. Same thing. Similar. So this part is similar to this part. The method is similar. We draw something like this. Over here also use the prime number only. So we cannot use 2 because 45 if we divide by 2 we get decimal. We use 3 because these two are the factors of 3. So if we divide by 3, here will be 10, here will be 15. Further, we cannot divide by 3 because 10 is not a factor of 3. We use 5. So 5, here will be 2, here will be 3. Or at this stage, we cannot get them to be common already. So we have to separate them. We look case by case. Look at this case first. 2. We divide by 2, we get 2 divided by 2, we get 1. Here we remain the same thing. Write the same. So over here we divide by 3. So this will become 1. Here we remain 1. After you get 1 and 1, that's the answer over here. So it's actually 2 times 3 squared times 5, which 3 squared is 9, 9 times 2 is 18, 18 times 5 is 90. So 90 is your answer. Question 18. Solve the simultaneous equations. You must show all your working. You can either use substitution or elimination method, but in this case, I'm going to use substitution method. I'm going to use this first equation as my subject. So look at this equation. 5x plus 2y is equals to minus 2. I'm going to make x as my subject. So when I move this over opposite side, the plus sign will change to minus sign. So 5x is equals to minus 2. This part will be minus 2y. When I move this 5 to here, will be dividing. So because here is multiplying. So here will be minus 2y divided by 5. Here is my part 1. Here is my part 2. Or you can say this is my equation 1. Here's my equation 2. I'm going to substitute my equation 1 into my equation 2. So equation 1 into equation 2, we will have 3 times minus 2y divided by 5 minus 5y is equals to 17.4. Yep. Then we can move this over there. Yep. So I think I'll multiply inside first. So 3 times 2 will be 6. 6y divided by 5. And I move this over there. It will be 17.4. Here is minus. Move there will be plus 5y. Then this I'm going to multiply out. So minus 6y is equals to 17.4 multiplied by 5 will be 87. and 5 times 5 will be 25y. So you can see this 25y and this minus 6y. Which one is bigger? This one is bigger, right? So I'm going to move this to here as my subject is to find, as my aim in this case is to find the y. I'm going to write here because I have no space. So I'm going to move this to here. 25 plus 6 will be 31. Y is actually equals to this minus 87. I'm going to move there. Minus 87 minus 6 will be minus 93. Then I'm going to move this 31 to there. Means y is equals to minus 93 divided by 31. Y is equals to minus 3. Yeah, that's my answer for y. Therefore, using equation number 1, x is equals to minus 2 minus 2 y. Y in this case is minus 3 divided by 5. So what we will have is minus 3 times minus 2 will be positive 6. Minus 2 plus 6 divided by 5. 6 minus 2 will be 4 over 5. If you want to write in this form also can, or fraction or decimal also can. The decimal will be 0.8. So x is 0.8, y is minus 3. You can write here. X is 0.8, y is minus 3. That's the answer. Question 19. Triangle ABC, this ABC, is similar to triangle DEF. Calculate the value of x, 2 marks. So you can see that this triangle and this triangle, they are similar. So if you look at x, this is similar to this part, and this part y is similar to this part 9. So this 6 is similar to 8. So we compare each case by case. So for this part A, we're going to find x. So x is your subject, or in centimeters, so no worries about the unit. X we divide by 10, so because they are similar, is equals to, because in this case we are making this as my subject, so this divided by this is equals to this 6 divided by this 8. So 6 divided by 8. We have construct this equation. So this part will give us 7.5, sorry. Second part, your aim is to find y. Calculate the value of y. 2 marks as well. So y is your subject, so y divided by 9 is equals to, in this case, because this triangle is your subject, so it's now 8 divided by 6. So when you calculate, your answer will be 12. Let me check. 8 divided by 6 times 9. Yes, y is 12. So 12. That's it. Question 20. Factorize completely power a. yp plus yt plus 2xp plus 2xt. 2 marks. So we can look this part and this part separately. Look for their common factors. In this case, for these two, the common factor is y, because both consist of y. So it's equals to y. We bracket, we take out the y, so inside we'll be dividing by y. Yp divided by y will be p, plus yt divided by y will be t. In this case, we plus here. In this case, these two, the common factors are 2x, as both consist of 2x. So 2x over here, outside the bracket, here we have p plus t. So after we get this is a, you can say this is a method, because you can see that this and this are the same. So we can conclude that this plus this part, y plus 2x, we can write in this form. This is a method. You have to memorize it. So this is your final answer. Factorize completely. If you left this step, you just get 1 mark because you are not factorized completely. This is the complete form. not this one. Okay, so here it's y plus 2x p plus t. Part B, 7h plus k squared minus 21h plus k. In this case, the common factors are 7 and h plus k. So we can take out 7 and h plus k. Because both consist of 7, this is a factor of 7. Because 3 times 7 is 21. Here, these two are the same factors. So we can make a big bracket, a square bracket. Inside here will be h plus k, minus here will be 3, because 21 divided by 7 will be 3. So 3 times 7 will be 21. Here is minus 3. Here the factor will be taken out for h plus k. So we can left like this. Or, if we don't want to left like this, we can leave the answer as like this. Same thing, just remove the square bracket. Yeah, so this is your final answer. That's it. Question 21. The diagram shows a toy. The shape of the toy is a cone with radius 4 cm and height 9 cm on top of a hemisphere. Look at here is hemisphere. With radius 4 cm. Calculate the volume of the toy. Give your answer correct to nearest centimeter cube. So the given the volume of the cone and the volume of a sphere. In this case, sphere, not hemisphere. Look carefully. And this consists of 4 marks. Consists of 4 marks, and the answer in the final answer you must live in centimeter cube. Cube is centimeter. So yeah, we're going to find total volume of this toy. Basically, it's just using the formula, but you have to be careful because this case is hemisphere. Hemisphere means half of a sphere. That means this volume is for the whole sphere. Let's say this is a sphere. This is for the volume of whole sphere. But in this case, we are only taking this half of it. So in this formula, we have to divide by 2. So 4 over 3, right here, volume of hemisphere. Hemisphere is half of this thing, 4 over 3 pi r cube. So 2 here become 2 because 2 here is 2. Yep. So your formula is 2 over 3 pi r cube for the volume of this part. So we're going to separate 2 parts. One is for the cone, one is for the hemisphere. We can sum them together. So yep. Yeah. So the total volume, I just write the total volume, okay, is equals to volume of the cone. Volume of the cone is 1 over 3 pi r squared h, where your radius is 4, your height is 9 cm. So 1 over 3 pi r is 4 square, h is 9 cm. This is the volume of the cone, plus the volume of hemisphere is 2 over 3 pi r cube. Pi r 4 cube. You can actually take out the common factors when you are pressing calculators, just to reduce the error of pressing the calculator wrongly. So the common factors are 1 over 3 pi 4 squared, because here is 4 cube, here is 4 squared. So it's 1 over 3, or I just take a 1 over 3 pi. Bracket 4 squared times 9 plus, and here is 2. So 2 4 cube. So when you press your calculator, will be I'm going to press for this part first. 4 squared times 9 plus 2 times 4 cube. So the inside the bracket is equals to, what can you see? Yeah. The inside the bracket is this 272, right? Sorry about that, the screen is too small. And we divide by 3 multiplied by pi, so times pi over 3 times pi over 3. So the answer is 284.837 blah blah blah. But the answer here shows that give answer correct to nearest centimeter cube, nearest cubic centimeter. That means we look at this part, 0.4, and then look at this, whether this value is more than 4 or not. If yes, here we must plus 1. If less than 4 or equals to 4, we just remain as it is. So in this case, 8 is greater than 4. So this part we have to plus 1. So the final answer is 285. Yeah, the answer is 285 centimeter cubic centimeter. Sorry. Over here you must write 285. That's E. Question 22a. Calculate these two matrices. So basically this is a 2 by 2. Both of them are 2 by 2 matrix. So this shouldn't be a problem. We look at here and here in this case. So here will be, if you look at, okay, I'm going to look at this part and this part, right? So 3 times minus 2 will be minus 6. 7 times 4 will be 28. You sum them up for this left top corner. So for the for the right top corner, which is this place, I'm going to look at this one. 3 times 1 will be 3, 7 times 2 will be 14. Then I'm going to look for the bottom left corner. Bottom left corner, which is this part also. So minus 1 times minus 2 will be 2. 4 times 4 will be 16. Now I'm going to look at the bottom right corner, which is this part. Minus 1 times 1 will be 1. 4 times 2 will be 8. When you sum them out, 28 minus 6 will be 22. 14 plus 3 will be 17. 16 plus 2 will be 18. Oh, sorry. Minus 1 times 1 is minus 1. So 8 minus 1 is 7. Sorry about that. I didn't look carefully. So the final answer will be 22, 17, 18, 7. For part B, 2 marks. Calculate the inverse of this matrix. When we talk about the inverse, we are going to use a formula. I hope you still remember the formula. This is A, B, C, D in this case, right? The inverse of this matrix is actually equals to the 1 over A times D minus B times C, and here is going to be D and A, these two switch places, and this part, this diagonal, they're going to multiply by minus 1, so minus C minus B. Then this is the inverse of this matrix. This is the formula of inverse matrix. So inverse 6,4. Inverse of this matrix is equals to AD, A times D, 5 times 4, minus, remember it's minus, not plus, B times C, B is here, 3, C is 6, so 3 times 6. Over here, these two switches places, so it's 4, 5. This diagonal is going to multiply by minus 1, so minus 6, minus 3. So you work out 4 times 5 is 20, minus 18, 4 minus 6, minus 3, 5. 20 minus 18 will be 2, so 1 over 2, 4 minus 6 minus 3, 5. So you can leave your answer like this, or you can multiply the minus 2, you can multiply the half 2 inside. but you can leave your answer like this by writing like this: half 4 minus 6 minus 3 minus 3 5. This is our final answer. Question 23. Fx is 5 minus 3x. A. Find f6. So this is a function fx is equals to 5 minus 3x. When this x is 6, because over here the x is 6, so if f is 6, this x is going to be 6 as well. So 5 minus 3 multiplied by 6. 6 times 3 is 18. 5 minus 18 minus 13. Part B. Find find f x plus 2. So I'm going to write the formula again because I cannot see. So fx plus 2, the x is going to substitute by fx plus 2. So 5 minus 3 x plus 2. You can leave your answer like that, or for me, I would prefer you continue doing, although this is just 1 mark. So 5 minus 3x multiply minus 3 times x will be minus 3x. Minus 3 times 2 will be minus 6. So minus 6 plus 5 will be minus 1. So minus 3x minus 1. You can leave your answer like this: minus 3x minus 1. Find the f(x) in its simplest form. This is a composite function. That means we put the fx inside fx. Fx is 5 minus 3x. F of 5 minus 3x, because this part is fx. Fx means f, we bracket fx. We put fx inside fx. So fx in this case is 5 minus 3x. We put the 5 minus 3x inside this bracket, so we get this. So when 5 minus 3x is the x, we put this inside the x. That's why we call it composite function. So 5 minus 3, put this whole thing inside this x, although yeah, just put sub into it. The expand. Minus 3 times 5 will be minus 15. Minus 3 times minus 3x will be plus 9x. Minus 15 plus 5 will be minus 10. So 9x minus 10. 2 marks. Part D. Find f inverse. So find the inverse of fx. This one we have to let f inverse x as y. Fy is equals to x. So this is your criteria. So I'm going to look for this first. When fx is 5 minus 3x, if fy will be 5 minus 3y. I let fy, which is this, then equals to x. After I did this, I'm going to find y as my subject in this equation, as y is equals to inverse of x. So I'm going to make this y as my subject. This is negative. I'm going to move here, will be positive. I move this positive x will be negative x over this side. So 5 minus x, move that. This one move here. 3y. Y, both sides divided by 3 will be 5 minus x divided by 3 equals 1. Y is equals y is equals to f inverse. Oh, I write it properly. F inverse. Therefore, f inverse x is equals to 5 minus x divided by 3. This is how we done it. That's all. Thank you for watching.